Hello, my name is Lauren and I work with Lexington's Division of Waste Management. We're here today at a Lexington residence and we're looking at some of the items that we see come through the line at the Lexington Recycling Facility. Our facility sorts the commingled recyclables that you put in your recycling container and set out on the curb each week. So we want to give you a friendly reminder on what is and what is not acceptable in the container. So one thing that we see quite frequently placed incorrectly in the recycling container are wires and hoses. So we've got some examples here. This watering hose is not to go in your recycling container. And why, you ask? Well, we have rubber stars that help us in our sorting process. It's just one of the many pieces of machinery that helps us sort the commingled recyclables as they go through our facility. So one of those pieces of machinery is a rubber star. Now you may ask, what's a star? Here's a picture of a star, brand new, and it looks great. Here is a picture of a rubber star that has come into contact with an item such as a cord or a wire. You will see that parts of this star are actually ripped off and are missing. This really depletes in the sorting capabilities of that rubber star and of the rubber star's overall capability to keep those items that we do want sorted out away from the other items. So that is one reason why we do not want hoses or extension cords, anything that could really get caught up in the machinery. So those are two of the biggest items we want to remind you about today. We've got a couple other examples of some items that we do see in the recycling containers that we want to remind you to not place in the recycling, but to bag and to place in your regular trash container. Another item we've got here is plastic wrap. If you get a new product and it comes in a bunch of plastic packaging, this plastic is not recyclable in our current recycling program. The only plastics that we can currently recycle at the curb are plastic bottles or jugs that are number 1s or number 2s. A good rule of thumb is if it's a screw top bottle or a jug, then you can place it in your recycling container. So this type of plastic or a plastic food container or a tub would not be something to place in your recycling container. Two other items I've got for you. We've got a metal hanger. This acts just like the wires and the cords and the hoses. It really can get caught up in the machinery at the recycling center. So again, don't place this in your recycling container with your commingled recyclables. We've also got a pretty big heavy piece of dishware. This is a cast iron skillet. We see these come through, so we want to remind you, don't place those in your recycling container. But if you can't donate them, you can place them in the metal recycling box that is at our recycling facility at 360 Thompson Road, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also take it to a local metal scrapper in town. One other item, I said two items, but I've actually got one bonus item for you. This is a really large old electronic item. Just to serve as a reminder to not place electronic items in your recycling container. Electronic items can be brought by Fayette County residents to our electronics recycling facility, which is located at 1306 Versailles Road, and it's open 6 days a week. For more information on hours and for further direction information, you can go to www.lexingtonky.gov/ecycle.